Today we're speaking with Arolia McSween, who helps facilitate the North Portland Tool Library in association with the North Portland Neighborhood Services. So first off, we want to thank you for your time that you squeezed us in your busy schedule.
Not at all.
Yeah, so first, maybe if you can educate us a little bit about the Tool Library.
The Tool Library started, we're heading on our 5th year of being the Tool Library. It started with Jason Hatch, who helped start the Tool Library in Berkeley, moved here, decided to start one in his own neighborhood, and got this thing rolling. Started very grassroots, has remained to be very grassroots, and relies heavily on the community for support. We check out tools free to the community, just like books out of a library.
Yeah, that's very unique. So the Tool Library has received money from the Small Grants Project for the past 3 years, which is great for you guys.
Absolutely.
So how has this allowed and enabled the library to grow throughout this time?
It's allowed the library to keep on staff 1 employee. That would be me.
Yes.
And
good employee you are.
It's also allowed us to expand our inventory of tools, which is incredibly important. We can't rely on donation of tools.
Right.
Because used tools don't last as long, and you just lose the quality that you're looking for, and you can't really choose the tools that the community is really seeking out.
Right. Variety,
yeah.
So has the Tool Library become sustainable in relation to, meaning have you found new funding or other resources?
We have found some. We've received the VIA grant before. We have just finished our 2nd year of being in the Willamette Week Give Guide, which has been absolutely lovely. The Give Guide is awesome. Yeah. We made about the same amount that we did last year, which was about, I think, $3,800.
Okay, wow.
So, good amount of money.
So this also means that you'll be able to continue the project in the future years as a result of the grant funding.
Absolutely.
How does the Tool Library help create unity amongst the North Portland neighbors?
For one, we empower people to be self-sustaining in the way that they repair their own homes, do their own yard work, enable them to do a lot of things that they wouldn't normally be able to do, which brings them out into the outside of their house, talking to their neighbors. Most of the way people hear about us is word of mouth.
Right.
So that means that alone is connected people and getting them talking to each other. On top of that, we offer workshops.
Oh, wow.
At least quarterly, if not way more. Last year we did way more than quarterly. And they're free to everybody, not just our membership. But it's mostly our membership that comes in, North Portland community. They all come in together. They learn things like how to build a rain barrel collection unit. They learn things like bike maintenance, how to build a flower box. We did worm composting bins. There's a wide variety of workshops that we provide, and that builds community, gets people talking. The Saturday mornings in the summer here, I know this sounds funny and it's really small, but there's a line that goes out to the sidewalk from here, and during that time when people are waiting in line, they just sit there and talk to each other.
That's great.
My favorite thing about this job is listening to people talk shop and exchanging ideas and information, learning new stuff, learning how to build new things. People come and post pictures of projects that they've completed in here. And we also have a web forum. Our whole base of our organization is to educate the community, build community, strengthen the community bonds, and just to provide a good service.
So how does the library appeal to, all the members of the community?
The best thing about a tool library is that it crosses all boundaries.
Yes.
We get people from all economic levels in here, all racial lines, and it really doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Everybody comes and uses tools. We have people who make a good amount of money, and they often will buy a tool, use it once, bring it in here and say, hey, I want everyone else to be able to use this. And then you have someone else who would never have been able to afford that tool come in here and be like, I've gone everywhere, I can't afford the rental, and here's this. Now, a lot of people seem to think that we take away from the rental industry, but actually we only carry small tools.
Right. So in your opinion, how has the tool library created leaders and or leadership roles in the North Portland neighborhood community?
It all depends on how you define leadership. I really feel that leadership is something that's shown through how you serve your community, and that could be from something as little as participating in your neighborhood cleanup to starting your own community project in your neighborhood.
So how does the tool library encourage the continuance of involvement from its current members?
We love constant contact. I just signed up our 2,478th member.
Wow.
And we have about 1,900 active members that check out frequently from us.
Wow.
And in that 1,900, we have about 500 core members that actively participate with us, always want to know what they could do to help. I couldn't have redone this whole space without the help of membership.
So how does the tool library build new or strengthen existing partnerships with other organizations or groups?
Last year, we got the Northeast Portland Tool Library on their feet. We copied our database for them. They came and shadowed me in here, and they are absolutely successful today.
Wow.
And then from there, they went on to take the fledgling Southeast Tool Library under their wing.
So wrapping things up, since we are here as part of a civic leadership class, would you tell us what does civic leadership mean to you?
Getting out there and doing something instead of talking about it.
Actions speak louder than words.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great. So is there anything else about your unique tool library that you want us to know?
We love volunteers.
Okay.
And we love money. And we love volunteers.
Okay.
And we only cater to North Portland residents.
Okay. Good to know.
Very good to know. There is, like I said, a Northeast Portland Tool Library that is up and running for the last year. Southeast is about to get one. And if the West Side wants one, they should start one.
Yes.
And I would be more than willing to help them out with any questions they might have.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So, my fellow group members and myself, again, would like to thank you for your time.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes, in addition to educating us on your tool library, which clearly has strengthened the community in more than one way.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.